Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, dear Mr. Ruli, the lecturer in charge of the English course, and also my friends. First of all, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to present the research article. My name is Aisan Ramadhani and I am from the class 2B with the NIM of 125 20800 and 40. Today, I would like to present the abstract of the research article about the development of an interactive workbook based on the peer relative learning or PLTL model in chemistry learning. As we know, chemistry often considered one of the most challenging subjects for students. This is because chemistry involves abstract concepts, complex theories, and many mathematical calculations. Because of these difficulties, students struggle to understand material and sometimes lose confidence during the learning process. In addition, education in the 21st century does not only focus on academic achievement but also on important skills such as collaboration and critical thinking. Students are expected to work together, communicate ideas, and solve problems more effectively. Therefore, innovative learning media are needed to make learning more interactive, engaging, and supportive for students. Move to the purpose of the study. The study aims to develop an interactive e-workbook that fulfills the criteria of being valid, practical, and effective for chemistry learning. Specifically, the researchers wanted to examine whether the e-workbook can improve students' collaboration and critical thinking skills. The study also attempted to identify how group discussions guided by an expert leader could help students solve problems in chemistry more effectively. Regarding the method, the researchers employed an AD-based development research design. This AD-based development research design. This research consisted of five stages, namely analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. Data were collected through the validation instruments, observations, and assessment of collaboration and critical thinking skills. After collecting the data, the researchers analyzed them to determine the validity, practicality, and effectiveness of the development e-workbook. And also, the participants consisted of students in basic chemistry class who were involved in limited trials of the interactive e-workbook. And also, during the learning process, the students are used the interactive e-workbook by with the collaborative group discussions through the BLTL approach. And after that, the researchers collecting the data with the instruments that I said before. And then let's move to the findings of the study. The findings reveal that interactive e-workbook based on the PLTL model could improve students' collaboration and critical thinking skills. And also, the PLTL model of the interactive e-workbook was categorized as valid, practical, and effective for chemistry learning. The study found that students' collaboration skills improved in the good category with an average score of 75%. This means students became more active in communication, group discussion, and teamwork. And also, students' critical thinking skills are improved in the medium category with an average score of 0.33%. Furthermore, another important finding was that PLTL model helps students solve problems in the chemistry more effectively with the guidance from an expert leader. In conclusions, in conclusions, the study was suggest that the interactive e-workbook could improve students' collaboration and critical thinking skills. Based on the findings, the researchers conclude that collaborative and innovative learning media can create more engaging and also can create more meaningful learning experience for students. Finally, this research may help teachers and educators apply more student-centered and collaborative learning method in the classroom. This study or this research shows how important innovative and collaborative learning media are in helping students understanding difficult subjects like chemistry. And I also personally believe that students that study becomes more active or becomes more effective when students can actively discuss, work together, communicate, and also help each other during the learning process. That's all I can convey on this mini conference of presenting the abstract of the article that I analyzed too on these occasions. I hope this presentation could provide useful information and increase our understanding about the collaborative learning media in computer education. And thank you very much for your attention and participation. If there are any mistakes during my presentation, I sincerely apologize. Once again, I say thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.